Hey you, welcome back to Secrets with Maeve, the space for the conversations we usually keep to ourselves. I'm Maeve. Today we're talking about something I know so many of us struggle with in silence. 5 psychological triggers that destroy a man's confidence. Let's get into it. 5 unhinged steps to shatter a man's confidence. A red pill autopsy. This is rooted in behavioral psychology and the rational male. Welcome back, kings. Today we're discussing the anatomy of destruction, how a man's confidence, his frame, his core identity can be dismantled with some surgical precision. Rolo Tamasi said it best in The Rational Male. A man's confidence is fragile, built on opinions rooted in frame, but easily fractured by scarcity. Women instinctively test that frame, not always maliciously, but to measure your strength. The problem, when you fail those tests, it's not just the attraction that dies, it's the complete respect. And behavioral psychology backs it. Chronic criticism does not motivate a man. It rewires his brain for failure. It builds shame, learned helplessness, and dependence. Combine that with emotional manipulation, gaslighting, jealousy, control, you name it. And you've got a perfect storm that breaks even the strongest man. Trust me. Step 1, shred his bedroom throne. Mock his masculine ego. Attack him where he feels most primal. His performance, mid-act, post-act, it doesn't matter. Drop the poison line. Is that all you've got? My ex made me see stars. Evolutionary psychology explains why this crushes him. A man's worth is biologically tied to sexual dominance. You're not just cutting out his pride, you are severing his identity, the real mind twist. Deliver it with a little smirk. Make him question if he is overreacting. That's how his frame fractures quietly and instantly. Step 2, throne room comparison. Stack him against the alpha next door. Now you attack his provider identity. Say it with innocence. Your friend's husband just got promoted. Why can't you hustle like that? Social comparison theory says it best. Constant comparison breeds inadequacy. Tamasi's hypergamy doctrine explains the moment he believes he's not the prize, his whole frame collapses. An unhinged twist. Drop this after he wins. He'll rewire his brain to associate success with shame. Now even victory tastes like failure. Step 3, social siege. Turn his circle against him. Time to isolate the fortress. Whisper to his friends and his family. Say this, he's been distant lately. Do you think he's okay? Now you're rewriting his reputation while pretending to care. Behavioral studies show that social isolation is one of the fastest ways to break confidence. Men need brotherhood to stay grounded. Once you dismantle that network, he stops seeing himself through his tribe. He only sees himself through you. Congratulations, you own the narrative. Step 4, gaslight, grind, make him doubt his reality. Here's where it turns into psychological warfare. Deny what he remembers, twist his words, label him too sensitive. You're crazy. I never said that. That's gaslighting, my friends. It creates cognitive dissonance. The brain literally cannot reconcile reality, so it folds. He stops trusting his perception and chasing your approval for clarity. Hot, cold affection seals the deal. Validation, withdrawal, validation, withdrawal. The cycle continues. Soon he's addicted to your inconsistency. Step 5, jealousy, jihad, bait him with rivals. Now you completely finish him. Drop grenades like this. That guy at work said something so sweet to me. It reminded me of my ex. Blurt, deny, repeat. Evolutionary psychology shows jealousy hijacks logic. His energy shifts from mission to mate guarding. Once he's in that state, his masculine leadership dies. The cruelest trick. Reward the meltdown with pity and affection. He'll thank you for the scraps. Crown shattered, kingdom gone, empire destroyed, the red pill cure. This isn't empowerment, it's execution. It's how the feminine shadow manipulates the masculine through insecurity. Tamasi's antidote, hold your frame. Walk if you must. A woman cannot destroy a man who knows who he is. Confidence built on external validation will always collapse. But confident built on self-discipline and purpose, it's untouchable. Stay grounded, stay dangerous, stay free. And if you've seen these tactics in the wild in your own life, drop it in the comments. I am so curious to hear your stories. The more we expose this manipulation, the harder it becomes for anybody to weaponize it. So hit like, shoot me a comment, subscribe for more, and remember, frame isn't what you say, it's who you are as a man. Never forget that.